This is your Daily 5 for Monday, May 11th, 2026. If you are a Patreon member, you may notice that some posts on the Patreon listing for us have vanished. And that is because I have performed a mass purge on many of the things that we had posted over there and many of the things that were going to be posted. Specifically, the commentary tracks. They're all gone. There's going to be no more commentaries. None of the Friday shows are going to post on there. Some of the late nights are not going to post on there because I discovered, kind of accidentally, when I was having a separate problem that I don't think was actually related to this. I was looking into why I was having an upload issue with Patreon. And in the course of looking into that, found that they are, like many other companies, expanding their age verification rollouts. And that they, at some point in the near future, they would likely be requiring you, I don't know if likely is the right word, certainly be requiring you to upload a government-issued ID or other personal information just to be able to listen to our content if we classified it as 18 or over, which at this point we haven't because there is nothing left there that is 18 or over. So right now, because I've removed everything that could possibly be interpreted as adult material, I can keep it as a safe for everybody. So what you'll see on there are the fives and the artwork posts, that type of stuff, because that means that somebody can view any of our stuff on there without having to give over government ID. And I was so infuriated when I discovered what this thing was going to be doing that, I talked to Lando right away and he completely agreed that there is absolutely nothing about our show, nothing, no material we're putting out, none of the reviews, nothing, anything else that is worth you uploading personally identifiable information into a system for a company that has zero accountability. Like almost every company doing age verification, with some exceptions, like Apple is one that doesn't do it this way. Many of these companies, if you look into how they handle the data, and I will be ranting about this on the Friday show in very adult terms, you can bet, but this is the safe version so that anybody can hear this. And I did put a post on Patreon explaining this, so you may have already seen it. But the accountability for these companies, in many cases, is nothing. They basically push it off to the third-party provider, which is exactly what Patreon's doing, and they won't even identify who it is, which should immediately raise red flags for anybody when they won't even say who they're using. But who it was discovered they are using is somebody who contracts with the U.S. government. Now, on the face of it, in a normal time period where things were not completely haywire and upside down, you might be okay with trusting that relationship, although I'd say you probably shouldn't be. But right now, and honestly, there's just, again, the basic thing to me is I thought, okay, are there podcasts where I would be willing to do this age verification? And I can't think of a single one that I would put a government issued ID or any kind of information in because I just couldn't go without it. There isn't a single one. And I listen to some very popular shows. So if there's not a single one I'd be willing to do that for, how could I in good conscience ask anybody to do it for us, for the most disposable of shows that is absolutely, I'm telling you 100 times, is not worth putting your information in for? And Lando was in total agreement. So that's why I've wiped out all that stuff. If you notice, the Patreon is basically all safe for work content, and that's what it's going to be. So we'll still be publishing our shows through Libsyn, unless, of course, they start doing something, and they might. I'm hoping not, but if that decision comes around, that might actually be the thing that ends the show, because I'm not doing it there either. I'm just not, everybody. This is not going to be something where I want to be anywhere within the vicinity of requiring people to risk their personal information, their identity information in these systems, just to hear the two of us rambling about nothing. So if that comes up and Libsyn enforces that decision, guess what? We've accomplished 1,000 shows. Good night, everybody. We're going away. So that's why Patreon looks a lot different if you're a subscriber now. And I don't know where this is going to end, if it's going to end. By all means, write to these companies, say you're not happy about it, threaten to leave, even if you're not intending to do it. That could create enough pressure to stop some of this. It has before, at least temporarily. But that's why Patreon looks different. And again, don't put this stuff into systems, everybody, because the accountability simply isn't there, and there's nothing that's worth that risk. Later.